Hey everyone, I'm coming on today to talk about how you move from a personal brand to a company brand. And as you can see, I have my very warm scarf slash shawl on because it's like, I don't know, it's really cold here today. So yeah, let's get right into it. So a lot of times we have people who come to us at a point where they're looking to scale a little bit. And you're like, hey, I've had this personal site, I've gotten all my referrals through word of mouth, and I'm ready to scale up. I'm ready to um, move this kind of personal brand into a business brand, and I need it to look more professional. So that's like perfectly good design challenge. And how do you make something look more professional? Your very first and foremost thing is establishing some kind of brand identity, which is like if you had a physical office, which you may, when somebody walks into that office, what does it feel like? Is it sleek and modern? Is it vintage and quirky? What is your, and that can be your personal brand, like who you are as a person, but what does that feel like when somebody walks into your storefront, your business, that type of thing? And it can be equivalent to when someone walks in your home. Maybe your home is kind of quirky and warm and friendly, or maybe it's sleek and modern and stylish and cool. So, really establishing what your brand identity is part of what is going to make your move from being a personal portfolio or someone who's getting stuff through word of mouth into a company with a brand identity. And you have ads everywhere, and somebody's looking at the ads and they're like, oh, I know that company without even reading the company name. They know from the design, from the colors, from the graphics, from all that sort of stuff. So that's first and foremost taking your personal and really amplifying it and elevating it into a professional brand. And a lot of times, what we do when we're moving in this direction is a website or app audit, where we go through your website, your app, and we say, hey, this color, it's red here. And for users, that means an error. So you don't want to use this type of red because it's giving off an error like information, like something's wrong, like you're in the wrong place, because the rest of your app or website is this cool blue. The red seems very different. And so you might know that there's something wrong with your UI UX, but you can't exactly pinpoint, oh, it's that red. Oh, it's the fact that I can't get to the homepage from here. Oh, it's this part. So a lot of times when we do the audit, I would say 99% of the time, what we hear is somebody says, oh, it's funny. I knew all of this stuff was wrong, but you've now validated, yes, it is wrong. And you've also pinpointed areas where we can improve it and make it better. So an audit is a great place to sort of start when you're looking to move from a personal brand to just like being a company. There's a bunch of other stuff that goes in that. Like instead of my portfolio, it's, our work, or instead of I do this, this, and this, it's we do this, this, and this, and here's our team. But you can also still be functioning as a solopreneur and still be moving into a company mindset. So you could still be a one-man band, but you're scaling up. You kind of want your website or your app or whatever to seem bigger, which making it really professional and pointing out issues with the user flow and any inconsistencies with the UI and the colors and things like that can really make a big difference of somebody's perception of, oh wow, this isn't just like a one man band type of person who's working off of referrals, who's kind of doing one-off type of things. This is a company who has a process, and I'm going to log in and register and follow that process to get the thing that I want. And making it automatic like that, making it seem really professional, can also allow you to increase your costs because you have a systemized process for this thing. You're not just doing it one off or maybe doing something free for like your portfolio or something like that. So really trying to take some of those things to work to scale, and using it in your design can be really powerful. So I know that was a mouthful, and a lot of information really quickly, but I hope it helps on your next project. Thanks.